Hi, this is Asean Now, and you're watching the Weekly Wrap. First up, Malaysian police have identified the chemical used in the murder of King Jong-nam as the deadly VX nerve agent, which is classified as a weapon of mass destruction by the UN. Jong-nam, the estranged half-brother of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, was assassinated at the KLIA-2 airport last week. Malaysian police have so far arrested the two female perpetrators of the attack as well as a North Korean chemist and are still pursuing 7 other North Korean nationals. In Indonesia, the widespread flooding in Jakarta on Tuesday after hours of torrential rain have dampened Governor Basuki Cahayapurnama's prospects for re-election. Basuki, also known as Ahok, had campaigned on plans to rectify the perennial issue of flooding in the capital, and his rivals wasted no time in politicizing the crisis. The Chinese Christian governor is already contending with a blasphemy trial that has weakened his support from the Muslim-majority population. Moving on, some 250 rogue police officers President Rodrigo Duterte had reassigned to an island stronghold of Islamist militants in the Philippines failed to show up at their posts on Tuesday. Earlier this month, Duterte reprimanded the officers on television, saying they could return to Manila if they survived Basilan, the island home of the Abu Sayyaf group. Duterte disbanded the police anti-drug units after the discovery that rogue officers used his drugs war as a cover for the kidnap and murder of a South Korean businessman. Over in Singapore, a drunk 28-year-old woman went on a joyride in a stolen lorry along Orchard Road in the wee hours of Tuesday morning. She hit at least 5 vehicles, including a bus and some taxis, while spilling goods from the lorry onto the road. The incident lasted 30 minutes until the police arrived and arrested her. Still in Singapore, a massive fire broke out on Thursday at a waste management plant handling toxic waste in the industrial area of Tuas. It took 200 firefighters 4 hours to put out the blaze, with no casualties reported except for one firefighter who was treated for heat exhaustion. We now head over to Bangkok with our Thailand partner Nation TV for the latest roundup from the Northern ASEAN region.
Thank you, KL, for your updates. And now let's take a look here over the past week in the Northern ASEAN region. Starting off with the first story, Vietnam authorities are negotiating for access to its citizen accused of killing Kim Jong-nam, half-brother of the North Korean ruler. The talks with Malaysian authorities have been initiated by Indonesian Foreign Minister Retno Marsudi and partaken by Vietnamese counterpart Pham Binh Minh of Vietnam, Vietnamese Dong Tu Huong and Indonesian national Siti Aisyah were detained based on CCTV footage of the incident on February the 13th at a Malaysian airport showing that they were allegedly involved in the fatal poisoning of Kim Jong-nam. And Emirates Airlines will offer its first direct flights from Yangon to Cambodia starting this July. The route is part of a long route Dubai-Yangon-Phnom Penh, which will be available every day. This is reportedly the first time for a direct flight to be offered between Yangon and Phnom Penh. Currently, travelers need to travel for a stopover in Bangkok. On to Laos, as Belgium sends a royal family member to visit Laos for the first time as part of a UNICEF cooperation. Queen Mathilde of Belgium met Laos Vice President at the Presidential Palace early this week. Laos and UNICEF will work on trying to alleviate poverty and moving the country away from the least developed country status. And now let's take a look at Cambodia, as the Cambodian Prime Minister ranked second in terms of interactivity on the social media such as Facebook compared to other world leaders. Prime Minister Hun Sen is known for being active on social media, often posting selfies and doing live broadcasts on Facebook. The Cambodian leader has almost 7 million followers on Facebook. His popularity came only second to Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has almost 40 million followers. And our last story is here in Thailand, as the country leads in a traffic ranking with the highest average hours, ahead of Indonesia and the United States. Bangkok ranks the 12th overall among the most congested cities in the world, with drivers spending an average of 64.1 hours stuck in the traffic last year. Traffic apparently worsened in the city, which was ranked the 30th in 2015. Elsewhere in Asia, Jakarta was also among the cities with the worst traffic congestion, ranking the 22nd in the survey, which was conducted by US-based transportation analytics firm on traffic conditions across 38 countries worldwide. And that's it for this episode of ASEAN Wrap from the Upper ASEAN region. This has been Sathapat Pathong, and now back to KL.
Thank you, Bangkok. Thanks for watching. I'm Daniel Bakri, and have a good weekend.